People call Bitcoiners as people who have been lucky in their investments, na nakachamba lang. People who are invested in cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin are the ones also who, when everything is down, they're the ones who at full strength are also buying the dips. Kung bumagsak siya. The lower it goes, the more I want to stack. Nung mataas yung market, madaming ayaw bumili kasi mahal na, baka bumagsak. Ngayon na bumagsak siya, this is what you've been waiting for to buy it cheaper. Madami rin may ayaw kasi nakakatakot. Hey guys, so in this video, I want to talk about and make sense of what's happening in the cryptocurrency market, that as we've seen cryptos for the day, particularly Bitcoin, start to massively go down. So just to add context to everything, the highest that Bitcoin has ever been over the past few days, we've seen it hit $65,000 per Bitcoin. And then today, intraday, it has hit somewhere close to around the $50,000 mark. By the time I'm recording this video, we are at the 55,590 mark. What's interesting about cryptocurrencies is that the movement is very, very fluid, even on a weekend. So by the time you're watching this, we may have seen also prices start to move. I want to address this video to everyone who is in the cryptocurrency market, not just merely to trade, but for those who want to stack and use it as a storer of value. So again, for those who are trading in the cryptocurrency market, we've done a ton of videos on technical analysis. We've done a ton of videos talking about crypto charts, that the main insight and goal of that is to help you weave through the technical analysis point of view of crypto. Times like this are so important because it's easy to be excited when you are investing when everything is going up. It's easy to be super optimistic and buy a certain token or coin at a high price because you're seeing everything start to go up. Pero it's times like this that would build your conviction. It's times like this that would build your experience and your acumen when it comes to investing. And for those who are watching me and you have been in the stock market for quite some time already, you may have seen bits and pieces of corrections like this. The only difference lang for Bitcoin is that you would see something very, very fast. You would see slope downs at a massive level that would happen on a minute per minute, hour per hour, day per day move. So if you look at it from 65,000 to somewhere around 50,000, that means that in a span of a few days, we have seen Bitcoin drop more than 20%. And in the stock market, every time you would see something drop below 20% already, people would call it a bear market. But it's so true na pagdating sa Bitcoin, drops like this are normal. Drops like this happen. Please remember that it can't always be umaakyat siya lagi. It can't always be that when you buy, it will always go up. One of the reasons why we've seen it drop is that there was a large amount of money that got sold down today. A good friend told me it was around $3 billion worth of someone who liquidated. And that's a very, very large amount of money also. Please remember a few months back, Tesla came in at $1.5 billion worth. And that was a very, very large amount of money also. More sellers bring the prices down. Large sellers at a very, very fast period of time bring prices down at a very, very fast pace. How much understanding do you have in the coins that you are looking at? Doge today, held its value for a bit, but if you look at it the past few hours, malaki na rin yung binaba niya from almost 0.4 a couple of days back. BTC went to a low of 50,931. ETH, 1946 siya. Then you have XRP right now, which is at 1.29. It went to as low as 1.16. Then BNB is at 466 right now. Please remember, I think almost 2 weeks ago, nag 600 plus yung BNB, only to see it drop to 428 today at an intraday low. VET went as low as 0.16. DOT went as low as 32. It's at 35 right now while I'm recording this. LTC is at 231. Whatever you're coming into or positioning on, dapat alam nyo siya, Bitcoin is digital gold. I really believe that it's a great storer of value. I really believe that a few years from now, that it has a shot to surpass the market cap of gold. If at 60,000, at 65,000, I like it, then how much more at 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. The lower it gets, it gives me a chance to accumulate it even more. That the lower it gets, it gives me the ability to be able to stack and to be able to buy. That should be the mindset if you are a person that wants to accumulate and hold Bitcoin for a longer period of time. Of course, if you're trading, stick to the videos that I've created using technical analysis. Every time it breaks down, you start to avoid it first. Every time it's in a downtrend, you don't do anything. Over the past few months, I've been spending a lot of time with a lot of people who are in the cryptocurrency market space. And what's so interesting is that people call Bitcoiners as people who have been lucky in their investments, na nakachamba lang. People who are invested in cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin are the ones also who, when everything is down, they're the ones who at full strength are also buying the dips. My conviction in buying dips, my conviction in adding more stacking comes from my information and what I know off of Bitcoin. And of course, magkakaiba tayo lahat ng understanding of it, magkakaiba tayo ng levels of conviction. When you see markets drop, dun magigauge gano'n nyo naiintindihan yung pinag-iinvestan nyo. When it drops and you get shaken and you sell, that means hindi nyo pa masyado naiintindihan yung pinapasok nyo. If you know and you know what you're coming into, XRP, BTC, ETH, you know the projects that they are into, and you believe that it's part of where we will be in the future, then dapat pinoposisyonan siya. You do not sell when it's weak. You sell at strength. That's why the term diamond hands versus paper hands came in, because diamond hands, when it's down, they have the ability to hold, they have the ability to be able to just navigate through the noise and the emotions. And then paper hands, when everything is scary, they sell. They easily get out of the position. In the stock market, it's pretty much driven by yung projects ng company, how they're earning, yung dividends niya. We have an idea of what we can expect. But the difference is, for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin in particular, it's so new eh. Everyone does not know how this will go, where this will be, how this will end. That's why every time there's a sell down, it always shakes out the ones that, or weeds out the ones that just came in it for the run. Emotions also would tug you pag bumabagsak. Kasi kahit ako napapaisip ko, bumagsak siya. Pero I've been centering a lot of the videos na sinasabi ko sa inyo that only put money you can tolerate, only put money that you do not plan to use, diversify properly, and only get into positions that you can understand. All of that na mukhang paulit-ulit kong sinasabi is so real to everyone right now, because we are seeing markets start to drop. The projects that I believe in, that are part of our future, the ones that I mentioned that yung gusto ko talagang hawakan for the long term, from Bitcoin to Ethereum to BNB, the lower it gets, I'm just gonna add more. I'm just gonna stack onto it. Separate the ones that are for trading, separate the ones that are for stacking and accumulation. The lower it goes, the more I want to stack. Please, very, very important also, when it comes to investing, it's all about risk management. Meaning, it's also about positioning and allocating your funds properly so that meron din kayong bala. When markets were going up, when crypto markets were going up ng 60, 61, 62, 63, it was no problem for everyone wanting to buy higher because iniisip ng majority na aakyat pa siya. If you've noticed it, it's always buy low, sell high. That the upside is always when it's lower. Think about it. If you bought it at 65,000, you bought it at 63,000, you bought it at 60,000, the only way for it to double is to wait for it to be at 120. But if you buy it at 55, as it hits 100, as it hits 110, you earn double already at a smaller amount because your base was bought at a lower period. By the way, based on what I've been seeing right now, it's all price action. So what has been my strategy over the past few hours dun sa nangyari? The ones that I like, I just kept on stacking. I will always preserve a level of cash that will position me also that just in case it goes lower, I still have cash to be able to position further. Especially for Bitcoin, hindi mawawala yun that it will always be super, super volatile. If you remember it, first time it hit 42,000, it corrected massively in a matter of days to 28,000, which was just a couple of days, and you saw it start to drop 30+%. If you are in this, drops like this, hindi to mawawala later on. Yung sa mga taong wala pang background, even sa stock investing, times like this is where you start building up your emotion, start creating experiences. When there's the greatest amount of fear, that should be also the time that you also start allocating. Again, I'll say this over and over, allocating amounts na kaya nyo. Don't put everything because totoo na kaba siya is if you're putting something that's large that you cannot tolerate. But if you start accumulating small amounts, you just keep buying small amounts, you just keep on putting, then it goes down a bit, then you can also still dip more. It won't matter if your time frame is at a very, very longer period of time. In times of uncertainty, yung magdi-differentiate niyan is a lot of people will shift to the ones that are more stable, the ones that have larger market caps, the ones that have been proven. Normally sa stock market, no, pag bumabagsak lahat, there's a shift also that people want to go into the ones that are most stable. Kahit Ayala Corp yan, Ayala Land yan, BDO yan, SM Prime yan, bumabagsak din naman yan. It's not true that blue chips don't go down, bumabagsak din siya. You have to always look at it from a psychology of investors, that when times are bad, where will money go to? Into something that's more stable or into something that there's a lot of unknowns? Nagkataon lang talaga that there was a large amount that was sold for Bitcoin, but which is normal also for the cryptocurrency space. But Bitcoin and also the larger projects like Ethereum and Binance, I really believe are still built to last. If you fully know them, opportunities like this should allow you to be able to position lower and to give you a larger base. Nung mataas yung market, madaming ayaw bumili kasi mahal na, baka bumagsak. Ngayon na bumagsak siya, this is what you've been waiting for to buy it cheaper. Madami rin may ayaw kasi nakakatakot. So, what I want to say to all of you is, guys, wherever you are, please stick to your plan. If your plan is to buy low, to buy cheap, and then natamaan na yung buy signals nyo today, then you go for it. And if you own a position naman, and then hindi naman natamaan yung signals nyo to sell, edi you hold. You always go to what your plan is. You always go to what your technique is, because at the end of the day, I'll always say this, opportunity is always there, especially if it's in a legit asset class. However, the money is in the conviction. Pag bumababa, fully convinced ka, hindi ka na shake down, you hold. Pag bumababa, fully convinced ka, you have the conviction also to add some more. Also, if you are someone following the charts, breakdown pa siya. Bumababa pa, na-break niya yung moving average, na-break niya yung support, then by all means also, wait for it until it stabilizes and hits another level of support. It will always be a level of conviction which is based on kung ano yung plano nyo. And yung plano ko, pwedeng iba sa plano mo. Yung plano nyo, pwede iba sa plano ko. And that's why you always stick to your guns. Never ever just do something just because it's mentioned or you hear it off a YouTube channel. You have to take the time to be able to develop that plan. Yung mga panahon na to, this is one of the best times for you to learn and to experience it. Mas madami kayong matututunan kung kailan there's a lot of uncertainty kesa umaakit yung markets over and over. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this. If you're new to this channel, my name's Marvin Germo. I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I'm using those principles also to trade and invest in the cryptocurrency market. And I hope that these insights help you in this time na bumabagsak yung market. But if you want to know more about me, details are in the description below. And if you're new to this, super appreciate it if you could subscribe, smash the bell, and click the like button for the YouTube algorithm to help push videos like this up over and over. So there, I hope you guys have a happy Sunday, and that's all I want naman eh. The whole goal and narrative of why I create videos like this is I just really want to help as much people as possible. I just really want that in your prime of your years, you are learning and building the skills that will enable you to be financially free. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.